Dark Fox says test.
Commissar Crazy says bunnies.
Ryan Sider says how was the lighthouse? Lunacy 4 look.
Elise Wong Creations says he didn't watch it in the end.
Ryan Sider says date sob.
Ryan Sider says at Dark Fox Syndom Wave.
Ryan Sider says Bryant head pat.
Dark Fox says hello.
Ryan Sider says Belind 3 heart Belind 3 waffle. Elise Wong Creations says how was your weekend?
Ryan Sider says it went by fast. Toknod I don't remember much Lunacy Force nor.
Elise Wong Creations says FRFRT.T.
Hi. Hello, hello. Okay. We're gonna start painting up in here. I have to go back to factory mode. So many things to paint.
Ryan Sider says A.4 wave.
Hey, Ryan. Gotta set my alarm for today because I didn't take care of myself again. So the entire morning to afternoon, my nose kept running so badly. My eyes feel like they're on fire. So, but we still gotta work. Gotta earn the moolah.
Ryan Sider says you're sick again. Riyadh head pat.
The other time I wasn't sick, I was almost sick. So then I had to make sure I took care of myself before it gets worse. Today, similar. Like, I feel like I gotta hydrate like an elephant today so I won't get sick tomorrow. You know what I mean? You feel like you're going to be sick and then you just like top up on all that hot tea, you know? the lemon ginger, all the Chinese mom eats, things like that. Okay, I need to go get water to paint. Be right back. Okay. Ooh. Look at all this mess. As per usual. I am not not organized. Never organized. Never will be
Ryan Sider
organized.
says usually when I feel the sick coming, I can't stop it and it happens.
Really? Maybe I'm just in denial, Ryan. I don't wanna be sick, so I I'm like, I can still have the power to avoid being sick. You know? Clearly that makes sense. I'm just in denial. I'm always in denial. Okay. What we gotta do? What we gotta do? I thought this was finished, but then when I was taking photographs of it, I'm like, ew, here looks so ugly and muddy. So we gotta just touch it up a bit, but then more or less done.
Dovaki in 2134 says how's at Elise One Creations?
Not feeling great. A little bit ill because I didn't take care of myself. I was so dehydrated yesterday.
Dovaki in 2134 says boo.
Boop. So dehydrated
Dovaki in
yesterday, did not take care of
2134
myself.
says you have one job.
I have one job. I just had to drink water. God damn it. How dare.
It says, YouTube, Spoon. That looks so cool, almost as cool as Vespids.
Hey, Gyro Spoon. Yes, we do have one Vespid. Just a soul single Vespid. That's all. How are you doing today, Gyro Spoon?
Dovaki in 2134 says I've started building some of the kits I got at the con.
Some? Damn, are you like building multiple at one go? Talk about multitasking.
Dovaki in 2134 says no. Dovaki in 2134 says I only stared this weekend.
Dovaki in 2134 says I finally got a kit I bought the beginning of this month.
Yes, I remember. That you were aiming for one for a while. Oh my god, look at all the rabbit fur stuck to my brush.
Dovaki in 2134 says that's the one I got in.
Was this the one that you pre-ordered? Because I remember you wanted one, but you had to pre-order it.
Dovaki in 2134 says no, that one came in May.
Okay. We are painting a bunch of art belts later. I'm very lazy to do this, but I really gotta get it out of the way. Or no, I'll never do it.
134 says the one I recently ordered was the Sazabiva KA Master Grade.
Sounds intense. Not gonna lie, Sazabi sounds like a name of a samurai, but it also sounds like a name of a really yummy dish.
This message by Dubakian2134 might contain a link.
Okay.
Dubakian 2134 says and what it'll look like when it's done.
And for the vest bit, we're not gonna do anything really. We're just gonna glue it onto the base. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's a chunky boy. He looks very chunky. He looks really cute, to be honest.
Dubakian2134 says it's not chunky.
It's not chunky. He looks kind of chunky to me. No? Where's the cover for this paintbrush? No. The bane of my existence. Being organized. Oh, found it. Alright, cool. Safe. Super glue. Super glue. Oops. Alright, Vespit, you stay there. Alright, so he do be looking like that. Alright, now, next one. I gotta like clean up all this Psyducks. They're a bit too big, sadly. Okay, these ones need to be fixed. These ones need to be fixed too. But that is not going to be on the schedule for today. There's a whole other can of worms we gotta figure out another day. Today, we are gonna try and finish whatever is left of
Ryan Sider
Art
says
Vel.
today we rest Lunacy Force North.
Yeah, Dark Fox was saying I should take a break and not stream today, but I was like, no, I gotta stream. Cannot let you guys down. I gotta show up with something. Little summon. Is there anything? Oh. Okay, let's look at the color scheme. Okay. Arcvelt. Oh, I got some more paint here. Gotta keep it. Light blue. Alright. Two blue ink, one black, one uniform gray. Actually, I don't remember whether we required a uniform gray, because I remember trying it out and I'm like feeling that it was a lot darker than I remember. But then also one black over two blue inks feels oof. I think maybe one gray, I think feels 1, 2. Uniform gray. Is it ash gray? No. Uniform gray. Found you.
Ristri Ambert says, YouTube, Priosku, actually I'm curious any reason you haven't considered a wet palette?
Actually, I'm curious any reason you haven't considered a wet palette. I don't know really. I've heard of wet palettes and I've seen people use it before, but I don't know why I just didn't want to get one. I think I personally just like spritzing water on it. I feel like that's my go-to. Also, I think it's because
Ryan Sider says sponsored by Spiritizer.
it's sponsored by Spritzer. Yeah. I know, I think like, cause you can also make your homemade wet palette, no? That's what I heard people say. Like at first I didn't want to buy a wet palette. But then someone told me you can just make a home palette. And I'm like, I kind of like
Ristri
spritzing
Ambert
it.
says, YouTube, Priosku, does that keep it hydrated long term?
It does if you remember to spritz it. Wait, hang on. Speaking of spritz, I think I left it outside. But I also find that using the material of your palette also is also important, because like this one I'm using is a silicone palette. So silicone palette, why I like to use a silicone palette, before this I used plastic. And it's so difficult to clean. So one thing I like about it is, like, for example, if I want to clean it up, technically you don't have to because acrylic dries and then you can just put more paint on top. But if I do want to clean it, all I gotta do is just pop it and then I can just peel it out. Ta-da! So that's why I like a silicone palette. Yeah. And then what I do is I have a bunch of old dried up paints here. And I would reuse them. I'll add them to like paints that I mixed in the future and maybe do like impressionistic fine art paintings.
Ristri Ambert says, YouTube, Priosku.
It is very extremely satisfying, yes. Yeah, so usually I'm environmentally conscious, but I am also aware my art does not allow me to be environmentally conscious. Like for example, all these are 3D prints. It's gonna make it to the environment and pollute the environment somehow, shape or form, which is sad. So I just do what I can. So usually I use like silicone. And I also did find that when it helps retain the moisture for the paints not much, but definitely longer than plastic palettes. I think another reason I didn't want to do wet palette is because if I'm not mistaken, like for example, you use a wet paper towel, put it on your palette and then put your paint on top of the paper towel. I think number one, And that is as far as I know. And I think number one, I don't want to keep using paper towels because I don't want to just keep, you know, throwing it out. And another thing I also figured, if they're always wet, will it be unsanitary? I think, to have molds and stuff. I don't know. That's just my thought. Maybe that's why, I mean, like, I never use a wet palette. Correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, I might have a skewed perception on it. So, yeah. Let me know. So for the arc veld, there's like a nice gradient on the wings. I usually prep the area by wetting first.
Gryaspun, it can get moldy, but if you paint very often, it's highly unlikely.
That makes sense. Okay, mix. But I guess that's there is that caveat if you paint often. Okay, 2 squirts of ink. Definitely not enough. I think the shade is okay, but definitely 1 more blue. Maybe 2 more drops of ink. Where's my... Oh, right here. It's behind the... Maybe another 2 drops. 1, 2. Okay. What kind of stuff do you paint? Gryo spoon? Also, have you come to the stream before? I don't feel familiar with your username.
Oh, Gyro Spoon?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Dexter? I thought Dexter's YouTube's name was under a different name.
Wait, it's not Gyro. Gyro.
Yeah, I don't know. I am confused. Look at that. And it just takes the color, and because I wet the area, it's not going to the dry places.
Restream it, says YouTube. Gryaspun, yes, it's me.
No! You liar! You're a spy. I knew it. The moment you walk in here, it was hella sus.
I found out how to change
Oh.
But you spelled gyro wrong. Is it supposed to be gyro?
Are you gyro or gryo?
Says YouTube. Gryaspun, lol, I misspelled it.
No! You were so close. You had 1 job. You're a law student. How dare.
You're a law student too, you know.
You bring shame and dishonor.
You're not even doing anything word related.
Hey. That's some of Ely's lore you guys shouldn't know. What are you doing? Do you have extra time to just chill today? That's why I was like, is this Dexter? Because he mentioned Vespits, and I only know 1 guy that will always bring up Vespits, aside from Dark Fox. But like, I wasn't too sure because I was like, I remember your YouTube name was totally different.
Restreambit says YouTube. Gryaspun, no, just sick of working for a bit.
Aww. Yes, you have been very, very busy lately.
Oh, wait, since Dexter's here, I want to ask him. Does he put terrain on his base?
Do you put terrain on your base? Dark Fox is asking.
Or Warhammer?
For your Warhammer. Because I was like, I'm gonna do the base for your Vespits. And he's like, no, I want it blank. Then he's kind of curious whether you do it too. You will be a trendsetter. If he says yes, would you?
Up to you. I don't know if you have time to do it or not.
No, it's easy. I mean, Jimmy the brush gifted me the ground texture. I can just slap it on and then do some dry brushing. But it's up to you, because if you don't want that thingy on your thingy, then okay, thingy.
I don't know.
Oh my god, can you guys see what I'm doing? I feel like this is too much. Also, I think you guys can't see what I'm doing, because my camera is too blurry. Give me a moment, I'll fix it.
Gryaspun, usually I'm too lazy to base my models properly. I just do the crackle paint and maybe some of the grass bits.
Oh, so he does? He does do terrain.
Do you find doing terrains fun? I like doing terrains. But not when, I don't know. If you have a troop of like 20, I'm like, okay, no.
Okay, lah, you can do the terrain now.
And you make it sound so sad. If you don't want it, then it's okay,
I
dear.
realize some of it already has terrain on it, like the guy standing on a broken concrete.
Yeah, I mean, you could consider that as like the quote-unquote background already.
Yeah, okay lah.
Yeah, you don't want, it's okay. You don't have to be peer
Ryan
pressured.
Sider says Giro spoons in them wave.
Yeah, okay, we can do it.
Wait, what? So are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing
Reese
it.
Greenwood
If you have
says
time
you
to do
do.
it, you can do it.
Gry
Are you
spoon like
sure?
painting buildings.
Okay, because you've been
That's
so
super
like
boring.
sad to want to do it. Okay, let me change the da 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 to the da 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 da. You know, words escape me. Da 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 da. My brain is not braining today, so you know, don't judge me. I'm just trying to survive in this cruel world, in this high functioning world.
Gyro, you wanna play Night Rain tonight?
Like painting buildings, that's super boring. You know, actually, I've never painted buildings. I wonder how that would be like. Also, Ryan, I love your Cyndaquil emote. I don't know if you heard Gyro. Dark Fox asked whether you want to play Night Rain. Oh, Ryan, I played Night Rain. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. But I'm so glad I have Dark Fox to tell me what to do.
Ryan Siders says Lunacy 4 good nice.
Have you tried? Do you plan on playing?
Ryan Sider says I heard it's not single player friendly.
No.
No,
Ryan
it
says,
is.
YouTube, Kriosku. Also, yes, I'm free tonight.
Okay.
Awesome. Actually, we yesterday we managed to defeat the Cerberus,
Do you?
but we can do it. We will do it again with you.
Restreambit says you too. Gryaspun, don't let a man tell you what to do.
Well, actually, what if I told him to tell me where to go,
Ryan Sider says
so
don't
he's
be
doing
so
what I
Claire
told him
obscure.
to tell me
Lunacy
what to
4
do?
look.
Jumping through hoops here, you know. I would like to play Claire Obscure. I heard many good things about it.
I heard the story is really good, but we can play together because you're not super strategy, you know.
How dare you trying to say I'm dumb? No, I'm just kidding.
No, did I answer wrongly?
Divorce. Anyways, what was I saying?
You're dumb.
Okay, just because my brain is not braining today. But we won't be streaming it because Dark Fox and I are gonna play.
Well, we should play Yakuza.
We still have not finished Yakuza. We have so much to do for Yakuza. I keep telling people I'm playing Yakuza, and then like, but we never do anything for so long already. And when I say we play Yakuza, I mean I just be chilling doing fan art of Yakuza while watching Dark Fox play. I mean I beat up some guys from time to time. just to make myself feel better. Like Elden Ring, just nonsensically kill monsters. And you feel good about yourself. That's why Elden Ring is nice.
Ryan Sider says beat up guys in real life.
Beat up guys in real life. You will never know, Ryan. I'm hungry. I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna eat some apples or overnight oats. Ooh, maybe I should put apples in my overnight oats. I think that'll be fun. But so much work as opposed to just putting bananas in overnight oats.
Ryan Sider says hello hungry Berlin 3 wave.
Yo, if I get a nickel of every time someone says that to me, I would not need to stream no more. What do you eat? Oh, I made banana syrup today.
Jimmy Thebrush says
I'm
hello.
gonna try it.
How we doing?
Jimmy! Hello, hello, good sir. How are you doing today?
Ryan Sider says et 8 dumplings for lunch TOKNOD.
Is 8 dumplings a lot? 8 dumplings doesn't sound like a lot, to be honest.
Jimmy the Brush says good. Just finding my marbles before I take Anya to school.
Oh my god, can you find your marbles? Because I think it's very hard to find marbles. How do we function in life? But also guys, please go check out Jimmy. He's amazing. Super talented, wonderful guy.
Jimmy.
He and Princess are like the dynamic duo when it comes to painting miniatures. Finding marbles are extremely hard. Also, good morning, Anya. Oh. I gotta hydrate a lot today. But also, what sort of dumplings did you eat, Ryan? I think we can only hold marbles for a short while. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I agree to that. It doesn't last long. Unless we get coffee. Then it lasts a little longer. Then, you know, marble holding. A little bit more effective. Also, Jemai, I'll be going to a miniature painting competition this week. I'm feeling nervous, but yeah, it'll be my first miniature painting event. So pretty exciting stuff. There was wasabi seaweed popia too. Pan-fried pork dumplings with chives. That sounds fire. Oh my god, I want some. Wasabi seaweed popia. I honestly like seaweed popia. Never a big fan of wasabi.
Thunderstorm warning issued for Perlis, Kedah, and Penang.
How? When?
I do not know.
Uh-oh. I also never know we had thunderstorm warnings. I hope it doesn't flood.
Says, you will be fine. Just don't get too competitive.
Hee.
I've had people take losing really badly and they've looked like they were going to dash their models off the floor after XD.
What? That's not very healthy. But yeah, no, I am definitely not going there. I mean, obviously, winning will always be nice. But I think it'll be kind of cool. I'm going there to learn, see other people's
Jimmy
what
the Brush says people
other
aren't
people's
eating
stuff.
healthy, Kappa.
People aren't healthy. No, that is so true. That is true.
Oh, just today.
Oh, okay. Yay. Yeah, they'll be having like, you know, some people who are coming from overseas that are like professional painters. They're gonna have like demo talks and all that. So I'm gonna have to look at the schedule, which one I'm like really intrigues me, and then hopefully I can attend and learn a lot to up my game. I'll be vlogging it. It'll be kind of fun.
I did not have a website. Not share info on it.
Oh yeah, you know, the thing that they have been doing like for 3 years, and they still don't have a website, and they only do it over Facebook. Like, So, well, to be fair, what I heard is they're run by old people, so it kind of makes sense. It's like, oh my god, it's run by old people, but I think it's probably like, what do you call that? Those World War II, I mean, dioramas. I think it started out from that, then it slowly expanded to other things.
Anyways, I will promote it in case anyone wants to come.
This message by Dark Fox might contain a link.
Yeah, we will be going to this event. It's held in Penang, so it's the one of the most tourist attraction for food. So I'm looking forward to that too. We're gonna go for a local holiday. I always love Penang. It's like it holds a special place in my heart. I used to go there fairly often when I was younger. Long time ago. Penang was like my second home because my dad always travels there to do business.
Ryan Sider says it's your hometown.
Nah, not my hometown, but it's kind of like my second home because my dad used to travel there a lot when we were younger because he do business. So my mom would like bring us along, and then it would kind of be like, well, for us it would be kind of like a holiday. My dad would do work. And it's like surprising because like so many things that was there when I was younger still there. Damn, like second generation taking over and stuff like that. I was like, wow, very interesting. It's like it never changed. It's kind of cool actually. All the restaurants I used to go to when I was a kid still operating. I'm like, yo, what? Can't have that in KL though. I wonder if it's like it's too competitive in KL. Okay, have good rest.
Do you need any water? You don't want.
Now I'm gonna go.
Oh wait, no, I got water already. What are we talking about? Am I?
Okay.
Wait, you need any water?
No, bye. Oh, I love you. See, chat, this is what I have to deal with. Yee.
Ryan
Da, da,
Sider
da.
says lunacy for well.
How many art belts do we have to finish? That is a question. Oh my god, we got a lot of art belts. Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, I'm gonna finish painting this art belt first. Da, 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 da. And then I'll take a break. I'm gonna go num-nums a little. Okay? And I'm gonna num-nums a little. Then we'll come back. I like if the wings were lighter. So I'm going back with some white. Because I do love that gradient look to it. think this one we need to go straight from the bottle. Okay. Whee! We are done with the first arc vow.
Ocean Wavy says master details work.
Hey, Ocean Wave. You came just as I was about to take a break. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Ocean Waved says RLOL.
Ocean Wave says nighttime now.
Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Not take a break yet. Close. I forgot. Gotta add in the shadows. This is what happens when I don't paint them in a while. This is why I much rather be work project by project, because then after that I forgot how to do with this. Whoops. Alright, I'm done. Whee! Let's go take a break. Whee! See ya in like 10 minutes, my guys. Bye!
Ryan Sider says at Ocean Wavy have a good rest lunacy for snore.
Okay. We are back with more Arcveld.
Jimithebrush says WB.
Hey, thank you. Have you found your marbles, Jimmy?
Jimmy the Brush says I think it's a task for the day.
But that's every day. That's an everyday mood.
Jimmy the
Such
Brush
incredible.
says Kappa.
Such an incredibly difficult task. that is bestowed upon us. Ooh.
Ryan Sider says, what did you have? Cinderman OM.
Ooh. What the? Oh, nah. Nothing much. Just overnight oats. Boring stuff. Boring stuff, but I really enjoy it actually. It's just something to keep me full. Have you had overnight oats before, Ryan?
Ryan Sider says, were they overnight or just freshly made?
I made it this morning. So it has been in the fridge for a few hours. So the oats has been softened already. But sometimes if I don't have it in the fridge, I would eat it freshly made. And yes, the oats are very hard. But it's okay. I actually don't mind it. Oh, yes, you have. Okay, TTS did not read that out. Is there a particular flavor you like?
Ryan Sider says, how often do you clean your room/house? I just cleaned yesterday after 3 weeks lunacy for vanish.
That is a question I don't want to answer.
Ryan Sider says flavored oats. Lunacy 4 stone.
Like when you flavor your overnight oats, like what do you use? I think the kitchen is the most regular because like things like the drying rack, you have no choice but to clean it. So the kitchen is the most often. Every day. But my work table is the part where I always struggle with the most. I need help with my table. I wish it was more often, but I can't ever get into the spirits of tidying things up. Marie Kondo helped when it was in COVID, but then again, when you're in COVID, there's like, you got so much time on your hands.
Ryan Sider says I usually like milk with blueberries. Tioki what do you put in them? Lunacy 4 look.
I usually like milk with blueberries. Wow, like frozen blueberries? I usually put banana. So usually I put banana, kefir. So I make kefir, which is, I guess, quite closely linked to yogurt. Because I hear putting oats and yogurt together makes good synergy because oats are prebiotic. Prebiotics are food for probiotics. So, and the kefir has probiotics. So I put kefir with the oats, and then
Banana Isetumbi says whoa, is that an Elise I see a Genopog banana 244
I put
squish.
banana, and I also put a little bit of protein shake in there. My protein is strawberry flavored, so yeah. Banana Zombie, hello. How are you? It's been a while. What are you up to?
Banana Isetumbi says what QTSDD banana mention floralis wow.
Yeah. Oh my god, that Bulbasaur. We were talking about overnight oats. Do you eat banana? Do you eat overnight oats? I'm like asking what are your recipes?
Banana 244 lost.
Last minute studying for your exam. Damn, what is your exam tomorrow? Stop doing that. I'm sorry. I just gotta shout out all the amazing people out there. Can't help it that you're one of them.
Banana I said to B says just calc 2. Banana 244 lost.
Calculus? Is that what Cal stand for? Ew.
Zambai says I swear I'm retired.
Oh, you.
Banana 244 lost.
I know. I said banana, and then banana eye Zambi appeared.
Banana I said to me says LUL hello Ryan Narapai waving.
Good luck in your exam tomorrow. The exams are scary.
Banana Zambai says now I was about to close Twitch. And I was like I saw Elise on Banana 2.
Hi. Well, thank you so much for dropping by. Are you sure you're retired? I could have sworn. You're still streaming. You sure you don't?
Zambai says I could be QTS giggle.
Well, if you don't want me to shout you out,
Banana 244 plot.
if you don't want me to shout you out, just let me know, okay? I respect consent. And if you don't want me to shout you out, I will try to remember that fact. Man, your emotes are the cutest thing.
Banana seed Zambai says nah it's fine. DW I like to pull people's legs about it.
Okay.
Here I've been getting back to streaming lately LUL.
Noise. What have you been streaming lately? Weesh.
Banana I said to me says a lot of Slay the Spire and Celeste Banana 244 lost.
Damn. Wow, you really like Celeste. You're always streaming Celeste. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. But I think you play with like mods and stuff as well, right? Like not just the OG Celeste.
Banana I said to me says yeah, sorry it's my go-to comfort game. I know it's not like relaxing for others. But it's mine alright yeah. Mods and normal and all QTS giggle QTS hee hee.
Hey, there's no need to apologize, man. If you enjoy Celeste, it is your stream. And if somebody does not enjoy it, well, they're not forced to be there. I totally get it. Currently, for my gaming streams, I just keep playing Infinity Nikki because it's like what suits me right now. Yeah, people are weird sometimes. It's like, I don't like what you're streaming. And it'll be like, well, you can leave though.
I've heard it took a hit recently. Floralist scared.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are boycotting the game. I don't know, me personally, I am okay with it. I don't know why everybody's like not happy with it. Cause I don't know. I feel like what they are complaining about, me personally, okay? I mean, like, maybe I don't really know exactly what everybody is complaining about, but like from what I gathered, they are complaining about how things are like so difficult to get clothes now. It has gotten harder. And I guess like a part of me just kind of asked, but it's a gacha game though. Isn't that what gacha games do? But then I think they also have made it harder, and I'm like, in my head is also kind of like, whoa.
Banana Isentumbi says the problem lay with the recent 1.5 update LUL.
Then another one is also like, well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I don't have a problem with it, so I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. I'll still play it. Have you played Infinity Nikki before? Or like you've seen the gameplay?
Banana seems and by says sort of. Yeah. All I know is dress up.
Yeah, essentially that's it. Yeah, personally I don't really know what are people unhappy about. Like I know it's the 1.5 update, but like specifically I have no idea what they're unhappy about. I think like one of it was the story because it was like promising as the things that would come up. But then they just kind of scrapped everything. And I guess like me, I never really played Nikki for the story anyways. So I didn't feel like I'm missing out. Yeah. And then another one was how dresses are a lot harder to get now because of the polls. And I was like, well, I mean, it's a gacha game. Gacha games are never easy because they want you to spend real money. So like, and maybe it was easier in the beginning because, well, as a drug dealer, first shot's always free, right? Like they make it easy to get you in. So now like things are getting harder. I'm just kind of like, well, that's not really surprising, isn't it? Gacha games. I mean, you know. So I'm like, okay. I played the previous Nikki games too. They've had. It's so hard to get dresses in the other one. I don't know. I felt like Infinity Nikki is just so much easier. Even after the 1.5 update. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I got no gripes. This is not my fight. I'm just enjoying myself.
Banana I said to V says anyways, it was nice to see ya. Emma hit the hay. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye,
Floralist
Banana.
heart.
Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have a
Elisha
good
Creations
sleep.
says, "Hug
Bye.
Banana Iced Zambi."
Oh. Hafiz is pushing it 1 week ahead. I mean, one next the week after.
1 week after.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have nothing there also.
Mm.
So it'll be on the 13th.
Okay. Oh. Hello. We're reading. Hello, classy bathrobe.
3XPR3SS1 on says hello.
Ah, okay.
So one moment, please.
Thank you for the follow, 1NSP.
Elise One Creations says, so at 1NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1 ons.
Hope you're having a wonderful day. What you doing?
1R3D3XPR3SS1 on says, how is your stream?
Stream's going good. What about you? What were you doing today?
1NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1 on says yes, it was an off day, so only Roblox Pixel on.
NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1 on says I was trying to push myself to draw, but my body and brain said no.
Oh, that's cute. It's okay. Don't force yourself. Totally get the feeling. Sometimes when you're not feeling it, don't push it at all. I've never played Roblox. What is Roblox like? Is it like, well, I was gonna say, is it like Minecraft? But I don't play Minecraft either. Classy Bathrobe, thank you so much for the follow. I like your name, Classy Bathrobe.
Classy Bathrobe says it's like different games, not really one thing.
Oh, okay. So interesting. Yeah, no, I have people asking me if I play Roblox, and I'm like, I have no idea.
1NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1 on says not really, I thought it was, but apparently not.
Yeah, I guess because it like,
Red Panda Pipe.
I guess because it kind of looks like it a little bit, so I just assume. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Just a little, gosh, I'm so bad at introducing myself. Hi, my name is Elise. I am an artist. I mostly stream art, but I also do some gaming streams on Friday nights. I do many mediums. I do acrylic, watercolor, oils, digital, watercolor, gouache, sculpting, calligraphy, graphite, charcoal, photography, miniatures, and 3D sculpting. Currently, we are painting little chibi art belts to restock my Etsy. But we are having a miniature competition this weekend, so this will be my submission.
1NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1 on says thank you and happy to.
And this
Don't worry, X1NSP12 in sorry thoughts.
and this will be my other submission. Thank you so much. Thank you, and happy to your interest in you. Don't worry, thank you.
XPR3SS1 on says I love them both,
Oh,
not
thank
like this.
you. And if you are looking for some cute animals, I do have a bunny cam on the top left corner. The one you can see mainly is Inky. He is a white bunny with black markings. Ocha is like, you can see Ocha's butt on the like bottom left corner. Just her butt. She's not really in the view. You love bunnies, Classy Bathrobe?
1NSP1R3D3XPR3SS1
Oh, yes, you do see the bunnies.
on says booty.
Oh yeah, she be showing off her big booty. She does have a lot of junk inside her trunk.
Says we like these words X1NSP12 red panda pipe.
Yes. They are just chilling. It is, I guess, like kind of their nappy time. They only get active like maybe around 6 o'clock, but right now they're just very blur. You can see them just kind of, you can just see Inky just sitting, staring off into the
1
distance.
NSP 1 R3D 3 XPR 3 SS1 ONS says I
Ooh.
must head out for tonight, but it was so nice to meet you,
It's so
Pixelbot.
nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for the raid again. I
Lice
should
One
give you a
Creations says,
follow.
so F1
Really
NSP1 R3D
appreciate
3 XPR 3 SS1 ONS.
Thank you so much, Bianca. Have a good rest of your day. Really appreciate the raid. Have a good day. Bye. I feel.
NSP 1 R3D 3 XPR 3 SS1 ONS says thank you. Have an awesome stream. X1 NSP 12
Thank
Sam
you.
Turtle 01 X1 NSP 12 Sam Turtle 01 X1 NSP 12 Sam Turtle 01 X1 NSP 12 Sam Turtle 01.
What about you, classy bathrobe? Are you gonna lurky lurk? Or are you just gonna chill around here, do some work?
Classy bathrobe says yeah, I'll be lurking.
Alright, thank you so much for the lurk. Really appreciate it. Thanks for saying hi. And hope you get all the stuff you want done while you lurk. I feel like we are gonna take a
Classy
break.
Bathrobe says you're welcome. She does a lot of crafty stuff and different mediums, so I thought you might have similarities.
Aww. Oh, do you recommend this raid?
Classy Bathrobe says yup.
Aww. I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping us connect. Always love meeting new
Classy Bathrobe
creators.
says Holiday Santa.
We will be taking a little break soon. I really gotta pee. Gotta hydrate. And yeah, make sure everybody who's lurking, please drink water. Stretch yourselves. Very, very important stuff. Feel like as I get older, that is very important. Stretching.
Classy Bathrobe says same. I feel way better if I stretch, even
Right.
if I'm just sitting.
But you still don't often. I know, I totally get that. Sometimes you just get so engrossed in it and you just wanna do work. It do be like that sometimes. Alright.
Classy Bathrobe says I had a season where I was super into stretching and I was trying to get a turnout with my feet in the splits.
Do you manage to do the splits? I also tried to do splits for a while.
Classy Bathrobe says nope. It's more of a why still.
Slowly but surely. I managed to do...
Classy Bathrobe says but it's better than it was before.
I know. I feel like it's so... Like the human body is so interesting. Yeah, you just gotta keep at it and your body will just slowly adapt and be good. And it's never too late, you know? I can't do like a perfect split. It's still kind of bended, but I am very happy at the progress I made. So I can I know how it feels. Alright, we're gonna finish this arc vault and then we're gonna go take a break. We are so close. We just gotta do the face. Then we'll take a break. But yeah, it took me like months to finally get there. So yeah.
Class of Bathrobe says I partly want to do the splits so I can do windmills. Ha ha, Ginger Cat. One of my childhood dreams. Will
Yo, that is so cool. Do you? I actually did not know that. Like, you have to know how to do the splits to do a windmill. Though I also agree. When I was younger, I always wanted to do the windmill. It looks so cool. And then I remember trying to go on YouTube and asking how to do the
Class of
windmill, and I don't
Bathrobe
understand a
says I
single
didn't
word
know
they're
that
trying to
either
say.
When I was a kid, I tried breakdancing a lot, but it was really limited cause I wasn't stretching.
Ah, I see. So interesting. I think it's cool. I love that you never gave up on your childhood dreams. Keep working at it. I hope you can do the windmill soon.
Class of Bathrobe says same. Then I'll do it everywhere and be problematic for people on the streets.
Imagine. I have never seen a person do a windmill on the streets. It'll be TikTok worthy, I think. But, you know, who am I to say? I don't really do TikTok. I have TikTok, but I don't watch TikTok.
Class of Bathrobe says it's probably terrible for the torso and face.
Probably. I'm sure if you do it properly, I think you'll be fine. Says a person who knows nothing about windmill at all. Okay, I am done. I really
Class
gotta
of
pee.
Bathrobe says I don't have TikTok, but I see some fun clips from there sometimes, like Leonardo DiCaprio dancing to a Lilo and Stitch song.
I have not seen that. I feel like that would be kind of funny. Alright, taking a break, people. Remember to stretch, classy, okay? We're gonna take a break for 10 minutes and I will be back. So hydrate, stretch, and do all the good stuff. You can watch Little Inky stuff his face with hay, because that's what he always do. Eat and poop. Okay, we will finish one more art vault and then we will call it a day.
Classy Bathrobe says TP View Fun.
Hey! Hello, Classy. You managed to do some stretchies? Oh yeah, and if you got things to do, don't feel obligated to reply me. You wanna lurk and work or do things? It's all good. Cause just now you mentioned you wanna lurk, so yeah.
Classy Bathrobe says my plan tonight is to play games, and then go to sleep in the morning.
Oh, so no sleep in the night at all. What kind of games are you playing? Anything interesting out there right now?
Classy Bathrobe says a lot of Tekken 8 and Marvel Rivals.
Ooh, Tekken 8 and Marvel Rivals.
Classy Bathrobe says the Summer Game Fest had some good stuff, like that new
Ooh.
Marvel fighting games.
I recently bought Resident Evil 8 because they were having a big sale on that. So, horror gaming stream to be expected in the future if you guys want to watch me suffer.
Classy Bathrobe says I've owned that game for like 4 years, and have never played it I think, or at least played much of it.
Do you know, like, what was it that didn't interest you? Is it the puzzles? Because I know Resident Evil got lots of puzzles. I actually quite like Resident Evil.
Classy Bathrobe says it's very interesting to me. It's just very scary.
Oh, yeah, it is. That I agree. I don't know, the whole atmosphere is creepy, but yes, I do shout a lot as
Classy
well.
Bathrobe says I need to get in that place where I'm okay with playing it.
I got you. I like horror games, but yes, sometimes it's just too creepy. It's hard. But I feel like that's why I stream horror games, because if I were to play it myself, I won't go anywhere. As in, like, it'll be too scary. So I play on stream
Classy Bathrobe says if a horror game has stuff like The Ring Girl, I'm generally staying away.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a little girl with long black hair, you know?
Ryan Sider says Lunacy 4 noted thoughts on satay.
Thoughts on satay? I love satay. What are you talking about?
Class of Bathrobe says I think that movie messed me up more than any other horror movie.
Oh. Do you watch it when you were young? Because I feel like watching horror movies at a young age is also very, like, impressionable. Also, Ryan, I bought a horror game so you can watch me suffer.
When I was a teen.
That's still pretty
Ryan Sider
impressionable,
says,
though.
"Free, what about lamb satay? Tioki Teraside.
Love lamb satay. I love any satay. Chicken, beef, lamb.
Ryan Sider says Lunacy 4 wow which one?
I bought Resident Evil 8.
Class of Bathrobe says at Ryan Cider I like satay with peanut sauce, but that seems to be the default here.
Actually, I don't like my satay with peanut sauce. Well, I mean, I like the peanut sauce, but I feel like the satay is so good on its own. It's like, depends on the day if I want the peanut sauce, you know? It's like, it depends. Do I feel a little peanutty? Then I'll take the peanut sauce. If not, most of the time, I'm happy without the peanut sauce.
Ryan Sider says the peanut sauce kinda overpowering sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, because I love the
Ryan Sider
marination.
says I'm gonna go buy satay soon date hee hee.
Oh, I love satay. If you have like a good go-to satay place, please share. Gosh, my shoulders. I feel so old.
Ryan Sider says Resident Evil 8 is the one with the vampire lady Tioki Nod. I tried playing a little but couldn't get into it. Lunacy 4 vanished too scary.
Too scary? Oh my goodness. Okay, well you can watch me play. I might like, have you played Biohazard one? Is it scarier than Biohazard? Yeah, because there's like a lot of memes made by the big vampire lady. I think it'll be good to finally understand the memes.
We are the same, just different regional branding.
I call it Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. But then I have people tell me, actually, it's just called Biohazard in Japan or something like that. And I'm like, I know it as like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That's all I gotta say. I haven't played any Resident Evil games before. Oh, really?
Bathrobe says I turn off the music in horror games.
Fair. I was telling like Classy here.
Ryan Sider says at Classy Bathrobe where is here? Having a 2P.
I told
Class of Bathrobe says LA County at Ryan Cider.
LA County, yo, for a moment there, I forgot what's the time zone you're at, and I thought you were Malaysian because you like satay with peanut sauce, and I'm like, yeah, that is our local way of eating satay.
Ryan Sider says Lunacy 4 wow a bit unexpected you have satay over there.
Yeah.
Classy Bathrobe says I'm just a night owl TPQ fun.
Ryan.
Sider says Riot Head Hat.
There was one time I played Alan Wake, the first one. Yeah, I was playing with headphones, but the atmosphere was so creepy. I was like, oof, I'm gonna play without headphones and speakers. Then it was like, okay, much bearable now. But I also I like playing horror games on stream because I don't feel so alone when playing, you know? I'm like, you guys give me the courage to go through horror games. Something about just wanting to test whether my heart is still working, you know? So I would like to play Resident Evil 8.
Ryan Sider says, but Alan Wake isn't a horror game. Lunacy 4 look also, I feel like without sound the experience is less enjoyable.
It's kind of horror-ish. It has horror elements to it. Well, I don't know. From what I hear, maybe the second one is not as... Whoops. Not as horror. But the first one I felt was kind of horror-ish. I've had a feeling when I was younger, when I was playing games, where I was like, I can be around people when I was playing this. Ooh, like which one?
Classy Bathrobe says like when I first started coming to Twitch I played Outlast.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I couldn't play Outlast though. I mean, I couldn't finish Outlast. I was not because it was too scary. In fact, it was actually the total opposite. In the beginning, I was like really scared of Outlast. Like I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can finish this game.
Having people watch that. My
But-
arms felt weird when I played that though. It had a weird tingly feeling by the end of it.
But then I couldn't finish Outlast because I'm a person who does not like repetition. And then I ended up realizing that Outlast was nothing but a bunch of jump scares and fetch quests. To the point that I got bored at the end and I couldn't finish it. So that was mostly my experience about Outlast. But it was really scary when I didn't know what the hell was going on. But towards the end, I was like, okay, this is too much.
Ryan Sider says Elise outlasted the game having a 2B8 UMSA.
That's funny. And it helped having people watch that. My arms felt weird when I played that, though. It had a weird tingly feeling at the end of it. I think Outlast would be fun playing with, to have people watch you play. So it's like having their presence is also like not that scary. The game that surprised me was, what was it? Was it Insomnia? Not Insomnia. Was it what was that game? I forgot already. It was like a really old one.
Classy Bathrobe says
Amnesia. Yes, Amnesia.
Amnesia as a whole.
I mean, it looks so.
Yeah, it's designed that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, is it? I always thought it was old because of its.
it's
Classy
double
Bathrobe
head.
says I never
Oh.
beat that one.
You never beat that one? I was like, in my head, I was like, this game look old AF. It looks so blocky. It looks so pixelated. No way it's gonna be scary. I swear I almost cried playing that. Like literally, I was gonna cry. And I was streaming.
Bathrobe says I see it still freak people out though. One streamer I saw took like an hour to move 10 steps.
For real. It was actually really scary. I was very shocked by that. In my head, like, okay, to be fair, all right, chat was no help, all right, because I had 2 viewers and both of them were lurking, so there was no courage there, so I just played by myself. It was very scary, okay. So that's why.
Says LUL.
Or not, I would have been braver. So it was chat's fault. So yeah, but I did manage to finish it in the end. I really loved it though. The story behind it, so good. It's so good. Yeah. So it was one of those things that had like, so I realized what I like about horror games is the story mostly.
Maybe, but if I did, I forgot.
Like it's kind of like a mystery. So I kind of like mystery stories, and horror has a lot of that mysterious element. Like for example, if you wanna, you know, kill that entity, you have to first understand what is this entity and what does this entity want, stuff like that, or even stuff like mostly it's elements like that is what makes what I find
Classy
interesting.
Bathrobe says, did you play Control or Returnal?
Oh, Control like the game. No, I did not play Control. Is Control? Oh, okay, right. Control is not a horror game, right? It was a mystery game. I've never heard of Returnal before. What is Returnal?
Classy Bathrobe says Control is horror, but maybe not as horror as other stuff.
Classy Bathrobe says Returnal is kind of like space horror, but maybe not consistently scary. The story is good though.
Okay. Oh, Control is horror, but maybe not as horror as other stuff. I guess because when I saw Control, it looked like what was that sci-fi game before Control that had Iceman from X-Men 2 in there? I forgot. Something about like break in the
Classy
title.
Bathrobe says
Quantum Break. Yes, I was like something break. I'm like break control. Yeah, Quantum Break. Because I saw a little bit of the gameplay of Quantum Break, and it was more sci-fi. And I thought Control was like kind of like a spin-off from that.
Classy Bathrobe says I played that. I think I liked it.
Ah, okay. Returnal is kind of like space horror, but maybe not consistently scary. Story is good. Ooh, Returnal. Let me go check that out. I guess like a space horror, though I've not played it, was Dead Space. I tried playing Dead Space, but for some reason it gave me, I don't know why, but like the motions of it was so weird for me. I got motion sickness really bad, so I never managed to check out Dead Space. I only played 10 minutes of it, only to realize, and 10 minutes is very
Classy
fast.
Bathrobe
So
says, do you get sick in VR?
not really. I mean, I would, but not that fast. Maybe like half an hour, like I would say 40 minutes to 1 hour. Then maybe the motions might start kicking in. But yeah, when I play games like maybe FPS or something, I have to increase the field of vision because it would be too much for me. I will get seasick. Oh my
Classy
goodness.
Bathrobe says I usually increase FOV, but mostly cause I don't like it feeling so tight. I
get that. I would increase VOD because I would get motion sickness. because it's so tight. There was one indie Japanese game I played, and it was a very short game. It was only like half an hour, but man, I got really bad motion sickness from it, and I was like so confused as to why. And I realized like, oh, apparently it field of vision affects. So that's the first time I learned. From then on.
Class of Bathrobe says I know one streamer who had to install a third-person mod to Cyberpunk 2077, since she gets sick in first-person games.
Really? That's so interesting. Honestly, I am so new to the world of mod. I didn't know all these things you could do with mods. Because in my head, I just thought mods can be aesthetic only in nature. I never thought that it could affect like gameplay. Like, what was that? Company, Lethal Company, you could add another 4 extra players to the original 8 and to the original 4. So you can have 8 players. And I'm like, really? I had no idea mods can do that. The one and only time I use a mod was when I played Planet Zoo.
Says I used to have like 100 GB of mods on my C drive.
Yo.
I didn't know Steam was installing it there, and I was constantly running out of space.
What is the most memorable mod you ever used?
Classy Bathrobe says who? Classy Bathrobe says oh, camera mods.
Ooh. When you say camera mods, like take photos?
I use this guy's Patreon to get his special camera mods.
Wow. So is it to so you can take photos?
Says so I can go freeform on the cameras to take in-game photos.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah. That's important. I would say so. Well worth the expenditure.
Class of Bathrobe says a lot of games have pretty terrible camera modes.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I personally, because I love taking photos, and I feel like the best game that has it is probably Infinity Nikki. I've never actually seen a game that has good camera controls. Sadly. I think it's not their priority. I think as long as the gameplay is the most important in it.
Classy Bathrobe says it makes games kind of like 2 experiences for me sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, you know, especially games these days, they're made so beautifully. Such a shame if you can't take photos.
Where I have the normal just playing for fun, and then I have the version of the game where I'm running through it just to take pictures.
I can totally relate to that. For real.
Grasslands Studio
Wait.
Corgo 1 Corgo 1.
Oh my god, Grasslands! Damn.
Spirit says gonna lurk for now.
Gonna lurk? Okay. Thank you, Grasslands, for being
Elise One
here.
Creations says, so at Grassland Studio it.
Actually.
Grasslands Studio it says chilling on some games
Oh, nice.
as well.
Classy Bathrobe says thanks for the shout out, haha Ginger Cat.
Hey, my pleasure. I only just realized that you stream too. Hope the painting does well. Thank you. Enjoy your gaming. We are going to call it a day, however. So after we finish this, I'm gonna go chill. Alright, that's not too bad. We finished 5 arc belts. We are almost halfway there. Then we just do the eyes and then we're done. Okie dokie. Let's see, who can we rate? Yeah, we can continue to go on to Hekaton. He's doing miniature painting, so.
Tom Ryan says hello.
Hey, Telarian, you just caught us when we want to leave. I'm gonna bring you guys over to Hekaton. He's painting miniatures, so let's go. Let's go. Support that. Oh boy.
Talarian says, wait, I didn't catch anything after. Hey Talarian, LUL and ad played.
Well, you caught us just as we were about to end. Telarian. Telarian. Thank you to the follow, 1NSP. Thank you for the cheers, Grassland TV. And to get to my mods, Dark Fox, Xavier, and Streamlabs. And thank you, 1NSP, for the raid once more. Oh yeah, I guess, before we go, we can just, like, go check out
Grasslands
Telluride.
says cordial one, cordial
Hey,
one,
oh
cordial
my
one, cordial
god,
one.
Grasslands. Oh,
Eliswan Creations says,
really
"Select
appreciate
Grasslands as
it.
Stream
Thank you.
Tell Ryan says, damn, I can't believe I missed the stream.
It's okay. It's not like I'm going anywhere. But speaking of going anywhere, I am going to go outstation from Thursday until Monday. So I won't be streaming. Actually, this will be the last stream of the week. Oh no. I guess you won't see me until next week, Tellurian. Yeah, so we're gonna rate Hackathon. Have a good one, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. As per usual, if you guys want to check out my stuff, you can. If you'd like to commission me, you can do so by clicking on that link or DM me to get in touch. If you want to support me, you can do so by pledging on Patreon or subbing to this channel. You can also check out my online store over at Shopee and Etsy and stay up to date with my Insta and YouTube.
Eliswan Creations
I will
says,
be
Insta.
giving some updates on the miniature convention over on my Insta stories. So yeah, I will also be vlogging it and I'll post it on YouTube. So yeah. I'm nervously excited. Alright, I'll see you guys next time and hope you all have a wonderful day and love you
Ryan says, I
all.
wanted to let you know a trailer I edited made it to the Sea Summer Game Fest showcase. I'll share it in the Discord.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Promote
yeah.
Yourself channel seems most appropriate.
Elise One Creations says do it.
Eliswan Creations says, I
Alright,
watched the
see
Sea
you
Game
all.
Fest.
Bye.